Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Stardew Valley. We're gonna freeze time as soon as we start, which might be a mistake, but whatever. It's what I like to do on Mondays, so I don't feel like I'm being rushed. Like, actually check how much DLC on Steam. I don't want to, because you want to know why. If it's anything like The Sims, then you're probably looking at like a couple $1,000s worth of DLC, right? Or $1,000 worth. The Sims 4 has like $1,300 worth of DLC. 1,300 USD of DLC. It's fucking insane. Because they're not going to come out, and here's the thing, they're not going to come out with a new Sims game. So they're just going to fucking try and pump a game that is kind of a little bit dated if you really think about it. They're going to just try and pump that game to life and keep it alive. And I'm going to check out Enzo. If we're not going to get a Sims 4, and then and if other companies are going to pick up the slack, then that's what I'll do. I'll just look at the other companies for my Sims 5 experience. Because one of the reasons why I don't play The Sims 4 is predominantly due to the fact that, you're not getting the full experience. And I dislike when I feel like I'm not getting the full experience of a game. Right? I dislike that. But because you said EU4, I will actually look this out on EU4 Steam. I'll look up Europa Universalis 4. It is base game $49.99. The starter edition's $59.99. There's a subscription that you could get, a monthly subscription. The ultimate bundle, which is $203. And then you have all the content for this game, which altogether is $375.21, which is with all DLC added. Right? So realistically, you're looking at that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The Sims, however, Sims 4, right? The Sims 4 itself is a free game now. They've turned it into a free fucking game, which it came out in 2020, I guess, on Steam, which feels like the game's older. It feels like The Sims 4 is way older than 2020. Anyways, all this game's DLC. Give me a second, I'm still scrolling. Still scrolling. Oh, wait, no, it's not. What? I clicked on The Sims 4 and it didn't open it up. Anyways. DLC. All content for this game, 102 items. See all. You're looking at... Oh, wow, there's a 30% sale right now, apparently. Or a big sale, apparently, right now. So you're looking at a really good deal where it's $1,033.79. It's fucking ridiculous. That's actually fucking ridiculous. And Enzoi, which came out March 27, 2025, just came out with its most recent DLC for free. It's a $40 game. Probably gonna pick this up and check it out and see what it's like, because from my it looks like it's more of like a third person Sims. Plus the graphics look a little bit better. And I might say I don't really give a shit about graphics, and I don't, but yeah, thank you. The Sims 4 came out in 2014. Thank you. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It came out on Steam in 2020. Used to be higher. Yeah, I bought The Sims 4 too. What are you gonna do, you know? Anyways, greetings and good day, YouTube. Like I said, how are you doing today? Today is going to be our outdated YouTube blog thing. Of course, I'm going to get distracted like I always do. But let's start the outdated YouTube blog thing. Oh, we're going to have a storm tomorrow, did it say? Thunderstorm. Great. Batteries. Love to see it. Somewhat on your side and somewhat annoyed. That's a shame. Train Sim World? Train Sim World. Train Sim World. 6. Which is the most recent one. Oh, it's got 128 items in its little collection. So I'm already excited for this. Nothing's on sale right now for this. What the fuck do you fucking fuck? $3,241? No. Let's do it right. $3,241.72. Are you fucking insane? The game's not even released yet. I didn't even notice that. September 30th, 2025. Okay, I have a big problem. Hold up. Train Sim World 5 came out September 17th, 2024. A little bit over a year. Oh no. Oh no. Train Sim World 5, $3,217.91 for all that DLC. And there are so many fucking, like, each one of them, I bet, is this. Let's go to Train Sim World 2 and see. Train Sim World 2. Oh my goodness, it's comparable. $1,290.49. Oh my gosh. What a fucking... It's a train game! It's a fucking train game! I guess people like what people like. Oh, okay. That's better. That's so much fucking better. Still ridiculous, but not nearly as ridiculous. Oh, yeah, still ridiculous. But at least it's not initial assumption. Also, good looking there because I didn't even think. I didn't even think to check that like that. Like to pay attention to the way that it worded it. That's a my bad moment. Not really, because The Sims, I'm like 99% positive with The Sims. All of its DLC is limited to its individual game. Right? Oh yeah, no, they pretty much announced that. They confirmed that. Like last year, I think, actually. They said we're no longer going to be... Like, they turned The Sims into a free-to-play game and said that that's it for The Sims. We're going to focus on upgrading the game itself and... What else did they say? We're going to focus on the upgrades of the game itself and additional DLC stuff. Through additional DLC. That's how they're going to upgrade The Sims 4 for the future, is what they said. And I said, that's trash. I'm going to wait until they come out with another game that's like The Sims and go for that. And then, this year, Inzo came out. And there's other Sims-like games that will be coming out. And I'll probably check. I would rather pay for all the next, like, for the next 10 fucking Sims-like games that come out than for 10 things of DLC. Hey, Greens and good day, Roz Grease. How are you doing today? No, I'm farming with King right now. That's who I'm farming with right now. Also, I'm glad you showed up. Bear in mind, we're working on XCOM 2 playthrough, Rosgrees, and the squads are back! Oh, you have time. This week is delayed. I'm not getting any mod organization or anything down like I wanted to this week. So, as unfortunate as it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we can only do... We could do more going this way then. So we could go 1, 2, 3, maybe? Let's see. But yeah, you have time to finish your XCOM 2 run. Don't feel rushed either. I'll keep 5 things of oak resin just in case. Well, me myself, I'll show it off again if I can. But I went to war with my bushes today. And, well, they may have fucked me up. Hold on. I don't know how well this is gonna look with this. Can you even... Hold on. I got a candle. Maybe that'll work for a good light. We're testing something really quickly. If I put you over here. No, what if I put you up here? Yeah, there you go. That looks a little bit better. You can see the red right there. Yeah, there it is. I went to war with my bushes today. And they fucked me up today. And this is my arms. I got fucked up on my legs too.
2024. No surprise there. Distilled for over a century in the heart of Bardstown, Kentucky, the bourbon capital of the world. That's 100 years.
Also, nails.
Bold flavor in every sip.
Yeah, they did.
The title speaks for itself. Look for the gold can.
Mainly I got all that stuff because I was bagging the bushes, right? Because we can't just leave them out and about. And I had to take all the remnants and bag them. And while I was bagging them, I was getting my hands all scratched up. But yeah, let me switch my scene again. Ooh, ow. Ooh, I just got, like, what? A couple little nicks, basically. Yeah, I got one good one on the side of my left, it's my right leg, but it's the left side of my right leg. Also, there's more scratches you probably couldn't see, like there's one hair and stuff like that. Got something over here, too. One there. A little scratch up here. One right here. But yeah, little nicks and shit like that. It's gonna be annoying because it's gonna itch when they heal. I mean, you want to hear what's hilarious? I just turned my brain off to that shit. I knew there were spiders crawling around. I knew there were fucking all kind of shit crawling around, right? In that bush, and I just turned that off. So if we go like this, whoops. I mean, it feels a little bit weird, and I might have to move a couple things around, but yeah. Okay, now how many do we have right now? 28. 2 more for 30. 2 more for 30. Beautiful. So we could do 10, 10, and 10. I'm trying to think about what I... Ooh, we could make mead with honey. And again, I probably have a bunch of fruit and stuff like that we could do. If I don't have 30, I don't want to use it. You know what I mean? Like, we could do a strawberry thing. Spiceberry wine's pretty good, I think. Hey, I'm just gonna say right now, how I do things with this game is I pretty much said, I hate it too. Don't get me wrong. I dislike it a lot. It doesn't feel right. But, I have stuff like this set up for the time being because it, it's just, I'm going to extend it out this way too a little bit, right? I'm going to have more, but right now I don't want to do that because I don't have enough oak resin. And I'm going to take all of them and I'm going to put them in a shed or something like that, or like in a different location completely. For the time being, I'm just leaving them there because I want it's more use to have them right now and just use them instead of focus on the aesthetics, you know? And as much as, like I said, it does bother me, we're just gonna deal with it. Oh, fun fact, none of the basic ones, because this has been modded with the Stardew Expanded. It's got Ridgeside, it's got additional characters. I have no idea who, right? But this, the mod that I added, the mods that I've added, I need to make a mod list for it, right? If you look at the social, we've got a bunch of additional people that have been added. Well, it's a chill game. I'll tell you that right off rip. It's chill. You know what's hilarious? First time I ever played through this game, it was, that's who I went with. First time I ever played this game. However, probably not going to be doing that for this run. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be any of the canonical characters. I might go for a mod character. Haven't decided yet, like I said. But that's funny. We got a new recipe. A new recipe! Also got our horse. This is my horse. Damn it, I thought that would work. It's not working. I guess I could get it to work if I were to place something like this down, and then actually plant something there. Oh. I have to show off my farm. I've moved stuff around. I have a orchard that is ridiculously massive, and I'm working on a couple things here. Oh yeah, Duke, our doggo Duke. "6 days in the mines." That's funny. I predominantly fish in this game. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, what I was saying? Oh yeah, like we always do, we get distracted here at the outdated YouTube blog thing. So the games that I played recently, Friday, we did a little bit of XCOM 2 mod sorting, I think, and that led into War Thunder, I believe. Oh, Dredge. No, it was Dredge we played. Saturday we didn't stream because I was too tired from the shit that I did yesterday. Sunday we did Ninja Gaiden Sigma. We're almost done with Sigma. When I finish Sigma, I'm going to actually move on to 2. I think I'm going to play Ninja Gaiden Black 2. And I don't care how bad it is, I'm going to suffer through the damn game because I suffered through Devil May Cry 2 just to be like, yeah, I played that game just to see why everybody says it's bad, and I get why everybody says it's bad now.
That's so hot, but it's so good. Now on to
Neat.
the dab ghost wings.
Looks like SS. That's funny.
I love the spice level. Except the Popeyes and Hot Ones bagels
I
are Hot's collaboration.
can't really say that because I've never seen
Limited time and participation.
SSJ4 Goku. I've heard about. Wait, Super Saiyan 4? Is Super Saiyan 4 Super? Is it Super Saiyan 4 Super Saiyan? Or something like that? What the fuck? How many fucking Super Saiyans are there? Calm down. Don't get mad about an anime. Especially not the amount of transformations there are, when every anime that has power has transformations that allow for that. But yeah, my character, because I like, one of my things has been to potentially dye my hair dark green in the future, right, of my own volition. Like, I want to do that one day. Probably not my beard, but for whatever reason, that's been an idea that I've had. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Gotcha. Crazy. I need coal. For sure. Because we only have 57, so I need wood. Wood's cheaper to get than coal, it just takes more time, so I could probably go up and get to Robin to buy that. We gotta harvest all this. Do I have the room? I do. I need to check a couple things really fast. Did I open up the thing for the chickens? No, I did not, even though I pet them all. Also, let's go put water in the water bowl over here. Let's also check the greenhouse. We almost have the 720. There are... Well, I'm thinking about One Piece, in all honesty. When I started to get aggravated, I was like, wait, One Piece has so many fucking transformations for their characters. Like... And that's just One Piece, right? Hey, we don't need to talk about why there are transformations. We just need to talk about the power scaling of said transformation and why this character would beat this character's ass with their hand tied behind their back, so other people can say, no, you're wrong, their character would absolutely trance by that character because fuck you, and here's why. I know the internet. The fact that there's that much text there is insane. And I'm realizing maybe I should actually complain. Mind you, how many of those transformations are canonical? That's the question. Like, and now that's the hard part. What do you consider actual canon? Also, here's our orchard. Mind you, like I said, because we have the ridge side, the additional mod, I have additional trees. But here's my orchard. because I'm using a modded farm. And you want to know the best part about the orchard? Are you ready for this? I have more to do to make it how I want it to look aesthetically. I don't like how this looks. So I'm probably going to end up losing a couple of trees, but I'm also going to move it down to here, right? So the tree, like, I'm going to have trees from down here all the way over, but I might not have them go past this area. Haven't decided yet. So the controller, it's been a while since I've actually done anything to the controller itself, right? I don't know how long it's been since you last saw. This might be a new controller for you, actually. Also, appreciate the hydrate. I'm going to need y'all to remind me to hydrate because I'm a dumbass. Exclamation point derp on my part. The manga. Oh god, I didn't even think about the manga. Oh no. That controller started to die a couple years ago. So, I made it the new emergency controller. The old emergency controller ended up getting ripped in fucking half. Hold on, one moment. Actually, one moment. Well, damn, I don't know where that is right now. I have a box somewhere that should have my controller. Oh, I drink quite a fair amount of water every day. Basically, I drink like one of these a day at least. Also, I'm gonna have to actually run some ads and step away for a moment, I think. Yeah, I am. This controller does not work. It did not work a while back. The controller that I currently have for my thing, which when this controller starts to get like stick drift or the buttons don't start to work, this will become the new emergency controller, right? And this is the current one. And I have it taped so that when I get mad and I want to like hit the controller, I do that way. Anyways, I will be back momentarily.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better, because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my giant eagle.
This is my giant eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
1792 was named the world's best bourbon in 2024. No surprise there. Distilled for over a century in the heart of Bardstown, Kentucky, the bourbon capital of the world. That's 100 years of craft, character, and bold flavor in every sip. With that kind of heritage, the title speaks for itself. Look for the gold cap. 1792. Tap the banner to learn more. Please drink responsibly. 1792 straight bourbon whiskey, 46.85 alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
At Cleveland Clinic, every moment matters. So you unite as one to care for hearts like your very own. You push your minds to help heal theirs. And you forge new paths to help fight cancers. Because when defying the odds is what you do, the right care can change everything. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Anywho. Does the volume have a number? Does what volume have a number? The bottle. The Haunted Chocolatier? Oh yeah, that's right. This game's getting an update, isn't it? Like it's a free update too. I forgot about that. Hopefully it doesn't fuck many of my mods. I don't keep track of the how much is in it. It says on the paper, there's a paper, because these are juice bottles. I'm not sure how much is in there. Oh shit! Double shit! This game's getting an update, and that I didn't even realize. Haunted Chocolatier. Okay, that's something to look forward to. Anyways, cool. I probably should be having, like, let time roll until we get to 9 a.m. at the very least. Because 9 a.m. is when, like, everything opens. It's Wednesday, so Pierre's won't be open. Fuck Pierre on Wednesday. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reorganize these trees. It's gonna suck. But, like... I have a problem with not having all of the plants in the same exact order, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want all the spring plants to grow in spring together, and so on and so forth. Oh, yeah. There's an area that you can catch these things called, wolf snappers, right? And I have a mod that allows you to catch multiple legendary fish. The wolf snappers on golden level are 9,000 a piece. If you smoke them, that's 18,000 a pop. So I basically made $3.5 million in snapper. Probably not that much, but like 3 million of my gold came from wolf snapper. And I mean, it's not a surprise that I could catch legendary fish like that, considering what my fishing level is. 27, because we have 17 fishing levels with the gear that we have. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't drink that much water overall. Like, average amount, I would say. Yeah, a gallon of water. Okay. I mean, I probably drink half a gallon a day. I know I drink one of those, so 2 liters a day at least. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, Friday we did a little bit of XCOM mod sorting into Dredge, or we just played Dredge, I don't remember. Saturday I didn't stream. Sunday we did Sigma. And today we're doing Stardew Valley into Arena Breakout Infinite because the game came out on Steam today and they're doing a big old event tomorrow for the full release. And I'm very excited to watch that. As one person said, frothing. They're frothing at the mouth to watch it. Appreciate the lurk, giving you the positive American thumbs up. Because I know that the thumbs up could actually be insulting in some locations. That's why I said that. Need to make sure I don't. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm American. Shut up, me. Shut up, bitch! Is what I'm telling myself. Anyways, appreciate the lurk. I'm looking to see if my pig got any more truffles, and I don't think so. Okay, good. We have enough room to get more of our things. Get a lot of amaranth. So I'm trying to think about what I could possibly plant here. I'm also not sure what grows here, like what pops down there. Alright, no more seeds apparently from them. That's nice that you scared off a couple of crows, but I need to get my yams, please and thank you. So what I plan to do is I do plan to do any sorting. I might not be able to get to it, but I do want to try and get some of the mods sorted for XCOM 2. And then I'm probably going to end up utilizing Mr. Cloris's playlist because they messaged or talked to me and said that they just recently got a playlist done, or a mod list done, I mean. So probably go based off of that, add my own little tweaks here and there, and see if there's other mods that I could throw in too. Anyways, I'll try and get that done off stream. If I don't, I'll try and get a little bit of it done on stream, regardless of what my plans to play are. But I do plan on continuing Dredge on Fridays. I'm done with the DLCs, pretty much. I just need to catch all the fish at this point. And that's going to be a time-consuming process because I need to use the special bait and hope I get an aberration, and it's 1 in 10. The special bait costs a bucket of bait and a bucket of goop mixed together, and $700. Not that big of a deal considering I have like over 30,000, and if I really wanted to, I could just fish for a couple of things and use crab pots and stuff like that, and like be right back up to 30,000 if I really focused hard. I could make a ridiculous amount of money fast. Gotta wait for one more in-game hour before I can freeze time again and keep it frozen. At least till we're done for the most part. I also need to see if Robin's available. I need seeds. I could make more strawberry seeds. I'll do my seed making and stuff in the winter, I think. Fall. I'm looking for fall plants. I could do the mixed flowers, I guess. 8 days in fall. Do these. Maybe. Hold up. Let me place this boat down in my house and drop some stuff off too. Put that there for the time being. I need to move a couple things. I need to move the fish thing over. I probably don't actually have... Okay, I had a couple of things here. $141 Omni Geodes. I'm waiting until we get a really lucky day to take all of the Geodes and stuff down to the blacksmith. But we've not yet gotten a really lucky day. Like, seriously, it's been like 2 in-game months since I got a lucky day. Yams are vegetables. Okay, perfect. Put the smoked crab there. Let me smoke the puppy fish here and the tiger trout. Actually, we might... What do tiger trout give? They can't give roe. Not a big deal. Let me check to make sure that there's actually a spot open as well over here. Perfect, there is.
First, you notice the gold numbers on the bottle of bourbon. 1792. Then the elegant gold top. But not every sophisticated-looking bottle holds a sophisticated bourbon. The 1792 was voted the world's best bourbon in 2024. 1793. Gold numbers on the outside, award-winning bourbon on the inside. Tap the banner to learn more. Please drink responsibly. 1792 straight bourbon was 46.85 alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. Dutch Boys Durafighter is
I would need stone. I have the gold for another fish pond. I need stone, algae.
Save big on Dutch Boys Durafighter paint at Menards and start your next project today.
Wood?
Check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Not sure. Make sure we have everything moved that I want to move before we do another fish pond. If she's in bed Wednesday, that means... No, it's on Tuesday that Robin's normally in bed. There you go, got your basket. Let's go. Okay. Stop time for a moment. Now. So Friday we'll probably play some Dredge. Maybe War Thunder too. Maybe Arena Breakout Infinite, depends. Saturday, we'd start with XCOM, and that might lead into finishing up Sigma. Sunday, I'm not sure about. Monday would be more Stardew Valley into Mechanicus. More Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. And then, once we get set up with XCOM and get started playing with that, after we get done with XCOM, Fallout 4 modded run. But... we got quite a bit for that. We got XCOM before that. I want to construct Oh, that's right. Because if we say upgrade house, she should say that a cellar. We'll have to get the cellar at some point. Anyways, make farm buildings at Tombstone Farm. The irony is, I'm very tempted to have 2 coops and 2 barns that are max level, but it's going to take a while to get to that, and I'm not going to worry about that yet. Silos. Oh, I need 4 cloth for a mill. Wheat, beets, and rice. A shed I need to make, but the fish pond is what we're going to end up going for. Anyways, move buildings. I want to make sure I move... Move the fish pond. Oh, a seed got dropped right here that I didn't notice. Alright, I guess we'll build another one and see where we're going to end up placing that. I need to build one of these slime hutches at some point. I think I'll try and get that built before winter at the very least. And this will be... Oh, this won't be blocked off. Okay, never mind. We'll do it like this so it's mirrored. I should have actually told her to move them and move them a little bit differently, but we'll do a row of 3 and 3. That's what we'll do. Also going to talk to everybody at the very least. Because I think I've given everybody the gifts. The 2 gifts for the week. Trying to think if there's anything else off the top of my head that I could talk about regarding... any game plans. I mean, might start throwing in Arena Breakout Infinite instead of War Thunder. As like a little... secondary game or whatever you want to call it. Because I do plan on playing that tonight instead of Warhammer Mechanicus, and the main reason is just because I'm hyped for the event tomorrow and all that. Alright, I gotta step away for a moment. I will be right back, and when I return, we'll, yeah, we got some more inventory organizing I gotta do and stuff like that, but I'll worry about that in a moment. Be back momentarily.
1792 was named the world's best bourbon in 2024. No surprise there. Distilled for over a century in the heart of Bardstown, Kentucky, the bourbon capital of the world. That's 100 years of craft, character, and bold flavor in every sip. With that kind of heritage, the title speaks for itself. Look for the gold cap. 1792. Tap the banner to learn more. Please drink responsibly. 1792 straight bourbon whiskey, 46.85 alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
I won't let my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis symptoms define me.
Emerge as you. Tremfya provided 90% clear skin at 16 weeks in 7 out of 10 adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis in 2 clinical studies. Results may vary.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms of infection, including fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Tell your doctor if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge as you. Tap this ad to learn more about Tremfya, including important safety information. See our ad in Food and Wine magazine.
I have also made a meatball sandwich while I stepped away because I'm hungry. Alright, so outside of that, what I've been doing off stream predominantly, honestly, I played a little bit of War Thunder and a little bit of Arena Breakout off stream, and that's about it. Like, I would, just before bed, I'd play a couple games to, like, chill, oddly enough, and when I started to get mad with Arena Breakout, I would be like, alright, I'm done, and then just immediately stop playing. Which is funny, because you'd think you'd want to play Stardew Valley or something like that to chill, right? Not necessarily. What skills do I need to upgrade still? Culinary and binning. I'm trying to think about where to go or what to do. And I don't really have too much that I need to worry about. Your reading's a good day, Jazz. How are you doing today? Now, mind you, we will be having blood later today. Blood is on the menu, but not Warhammer Mechanicus blood, Arena Breakout Infinite blood. Because that game is officially, like, released. It's out on Steam, free to play. And they're having a big old event for it tomorrow on, like, Twitch and YouTube. So, I'm excited to tune into that. Watch that and chill. Let me just throw everything where I need to throw it. I need to go to the mines to get more bug steaks, bug meat. 30 hay outside Jacob's. We can do that right now. The droid is clapping. Love to see it. Love to see it. My chests. I might have a couple of different sheds, and I'm deciding whether or not I'm gonna have an area in my house that's gonna be the proper storage. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm gonna do with that, but for the time being, I'm just like kind of throwing stuff everywhere. So yeah. I didn't put everything where it needed to go, apparently. I'm trying to think where I could put this. So basically what I need to do before I really move stuff around is I need to make sure I get every one of those extensions and stuff like that, which means we got to get a lot of gold. Because we could, I don't know where everything should be. I need to move that table. Worry about that later. Throw you here for now. We can throw the fish wherever it goes. And then basically whatever, you know? I guess press N because we need to get some seed.
Sarah takes a bite and bam, the intense fruit flavors of Skittles gummies hit her like a flavor tornado. With each squish, she's speaking fluent fruit.
Probably the flowers for now and the sunflowers. That's what we'll go for. Yeah. So the sunflower, the mixed flowers. Didn't want to do that exactly like that, but whatever. It looks like we're also planting sunflower seeds with this as well, so that might be hilarious if we actually are planting sunflower seeds with these mixed seeds. Because it looks like it's planting the assorted crop of flower and sunflowers. And we are going to have a lot of sunflowers, it looks like. I probably could have got way more corn set up, if I'm being honest. Thank you. What's funny is I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, I didn't really have that much to discuss for future games, and it's like, yeah, you don't. Where the topics of interest come from are actually wherever my phone is with the articles. I'll actually deal with that in a moment. Double checking to make sure we got everything I wanted to get. Looks like it. I guess we can place these in the thing. And I need to get that hay. 30 things of hay. So let me pick up 30 things of hay. How do I... pick up the damn hay? That's wheat, right? Yeah. I thought I might have to gather up a bunch of hay, overstock it, and then collect my own. That might be my issue. Which means I may very well need to go and get some grass seed at Joja. I'm trying to think if there's like a lot of hay in this area, and I'm not sure if there is. Like enough to do what I need to do. Then again, I could go to Marnie's and buy hay. While I'm down here, I might as well talk to the wizard. Just enjoying the music now and chilling. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to buy the grass seed. Bunch of blackberries too. Might as well go harvesting in this area. And maybe if I see any grass, just cut it down. Get a bunch of mushroom colonies, because those could end up being useful. Still don't know if they are or not. surprised that we're not seeing any blackberry growth. Still don't yet have the hay. I don't think it was 100 we had to get. I mean, mind you, we're doing a pretty damn good job of getting a decent amount. Alright, at least we found one blackberry bush. Alright, so apparently we have a max thing of hay right now. So how the heck do I get hay?
Buying a car in Carvana was so easy. I was able to finance it through them. I just
I'm also kind of just doing a foraging thing. Which, every time we forage, we do get experience for mastery, and I'm not 100% sure about what mastery will give us, but hey, we found the blackberry bushes.
You can spend time trying to pronounce financing, or you can actually finance and buy your car today on Carvana. Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
First, you notice the gold numbers on the bottle of bourbon. 1792. Then the elegant gold top. But not every sophisticated looking bottle holds a sophisticated bourbon. Then you learned that 1792.
Fiber. Almost forgot about fiber. Hilariously enough, we, like, next time we get a green rain, will be glorious. I'm probably going to end up using a totem to warp back.
Milo's Pro Rewards members save even more with limited time doorbuster deals. Save $5 on 24-count Contractor's Choice 42-gallon trash bags. Now just $14.78. Plus, get your choice selected.
Trying to remember if there's a specific fish here we wanted to catch or not.
Not a Pro Rewards member? Join for free today at Lowe's. Valid through 9/17. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
Wanted to break that piece of ice so it wouldn't just break sitting there. Does that really matter? No. Any more truffles, pig? Alright. With interruption, 5 seconds. With interruption. Hold on. It's slower than horse. Good to know. Mind you, I think the horse gets faster the more we use it, technically. It also seems to have, like, a little bit of leeway it can work with. Perfectly fine by me. Well, hopefully this works how I think it will, that we have 3 sturgeon here. We'll get more, we'll fill this up with sturgeon, and we might have 2 rows of sturgeon, and then we'll have this moved over here, so we have 2 rows of wolf snapper row, and then maybe something up here, so we can have 2 sets of another fish. Ugh. I mean, I need to figure out how to get hay. We can't go to the silo, can we? Hmm. Give me a second to look up how I get hay. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's real funny. What a waste. Don't want to do that again. Will this work? I hope this will work. That's annoying. Put this hay into the bin over at the other location. You physically have to destroy the damn hay because there's no way to collect it in an automatic hopper.
What if the day was almost here?
Anyone's birthday today? No one's birthday today. Well, this is actually probably going to end up being a slightly shorter outdated YouTube blog thing. I mean, mind you, I still have a lot to do here. I gotta collect stuff, like, before I can safely finish the day. Or at least, before I feel I could safely finish the day. This is also the wrong location.
But not every sophisticated looking bottle holds a sophisticated bourbon. Then
So, the goal I want to have, honestly, is I want to have nets like this in every one of the biomes we can have. I don't know if I'd be able to collect from each biome, but that would be the goal I would go for. These are great for sashimi, the periwinkle and the snails, where the crawfish are good to actually sell, even when you smoke them. Because if you were to just buy coal... Oh, wait, before I forget, shit. I need to go up to, you and buy a bunch of wood so I can make a bunch of coal. Yeah, wood's 9. Mind you, I can just cut a bunch of trees down for this and we'd be fine, but I'm doing this more for the convenience of it than anything else. Right? A full stack of wood that we're going to turn into coal. Which is... what? 1,000 pieces? So 9... shit. So a bit over 9K? Need to get the lobster pot or the crab stuff from the ocean area. First thing I want to do though is I want to go across that bridge and deliver the hay. Okay. I don't have any grapes on me, do I? I know I got blackberries. What? Ooh, damn. Nice. I have to go through the house to get back there, don't I? No. A large raccoon studies you warily. Its ears are tattered, like it's been in a fight with something. Alright, neat. So I'm kind of surprised that there's no route through the house to get back there. Maybe I just missed the opening? I just missed the opening. Got it. Wait, there's actually a ladder. Ah, never mind. A bit rickety because it leads into the hayloft. Got it. Well, not a bit rickety because of that reason, but it's a bit rickety and it leads to the thing. What's so funny to me increase in our culinary, it goes up slower if we do repeat dishes. We need to do dishes we've not done before to get our culinary. Like, I could cut down all those trees that I just walked past, right? In order to get a bunch of wood, but I'm good. I need to explore this, but I'm not in the mood to explore this stuff today. I'm kind of just looking forward to run around and do the stuff that I need to do and move on. I might as well. We need to get the 30 to replace what we used previously. I think we got what we need.
1792 was named the world's best bourbon in 2024. No surprise.
I want to try and make sure that at the end of the season I have a completely full silo as well. I doubt I would go through 720 things of hay in 28 days, even with a full barn.
Look for the gold cap. 1792. Tap the banner to learn.
What is that? 12 and 12, so 24, 240. It would be close, but we have enough hay to last an entire winter with 720. I could potentially build another silo though, just in case.
Knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 45% off site-wide, plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
Hi,
now we're good.
At T-Mobile, new and existing customers get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. This offer's so
It's amazing how many dang iPhones and stuff they've made.
I should have reverb and check the math. You won't believe how much you can
Nice.
Woo! No more coffee for me.
Pre-order at T-Mobile.com and get
To the ocean! I might need to make some room. So I'll have to get rid of some junk. Maybe. Nope. Yep. Just say hi to everybody. Because I think our social skill is maxed at this point. But I want to make sure I have everything maxed out. What is this? Oh, that's right. This is supposed to be the book reading that I kept forgetting to go to in the afternoon. It's the event, the Elliot event, or whatever. Mind you, we're technically like 10 days late for this book reading. I also like how they've added everyone. I think I've seen this before. Yeah, whatever. Might end up skipping the event. I don't really care for them that much, the events. Mind you, the main reason I'm playing this is just for a chill game for Mondays. Shit. It is. I knew something was fucking wrong. I was like, this ain't hitting right. Son of a bitch. Give me 1 second. Yeah, just skipping that. There we go. Redo that now. Because that got all fucked up. There we go. There we go. Cool. So you like pumpkins, good to know. Funny. We have like 6 more things we need to get. The choice is between, I think, predominantly artifacts or minerals we could go for. There might be stuff down here we could move it to as well, like special stuff, because I did the math and there's certain things that we just won't be able to put down. Anyways, to the ocean. I keep getting distracted easily. Oh! I keep forgetting about the board. Also, since I got that other thing, I need to go to Mayaluce's and get the next reward in the list. Now, mind you, there are the same amount of crab pots for the ocean as there are for crab pots that there are for the regular stuff. I can just get rid of this because we've already given that to Gunther. Anyways, as I was saying, 50, right? If I'm not mistaken. It doesn't, like, it's around 50. Fuck. I get rid of this egg because we get enough eggs as is. It doesn't really matter how many you get, but I know that 50 was what I went for to begin with. And I want to have like 50 nets for each location. Now, mind you, I might be missing out on some of the other fish, right? Hold on, let me look at something really fast. Alright. I'm not seeing anything that looks obvious. Also, I need to catch the angler. The anglerfish, which should be in a central location. Over here. I need to check something really fast and see if I can see it. Yeah, this thing. I need to catch this thing right here. So we're going to be fishing in the river as soon as I clear out my inventory. 72 blackberries. We can make a lot of jam with that. Some blackberry jam. We can't turn these into seeds, can we? If we turn these into seeds, I'm gonna assume that they are wild seeds for fall. Yeah, wild seeds for fall. That's fine. I mean, we have so many oh, that was kind of a mistake. Oh well. We're not gonna be able to fill it up. Oh, we can't do that for that one. Okay, interesting. Can't do that for that. Makes sense. Yeah. I guess we're just done with that. That's fine. I could probably get a bunch more fall seeds. I gotta see if... Yeah, I have a bunch of hazelnuts here. Anyway. $210 blackberries. Autumn dropberry. So that's a thing that I need to pick up. 104 apples. Lots of blueberries. Lots of spice berries. And lots of grapes. Okay. I need to make sure I get a bunch of seeds, like, with whatever I can use. Like, whatever spring crops I still have, I should probably try and turn into seeds. Oh, I didn't add the mod to turn the damn spring onion seeds. I need to write that down. Spring onions.
First, you notice the gold numbers on the bottle of bourbon. 1792. Then the elegant gold top. But not every sophisticated-looking bottle holds a sophisticated bourbon. Then you learn that 1792 was named the world's best bourbon in 2024, meaning the real gold is in the bottle. 1792. Gold numbers on the outside, award-winning bourbon on the inside. Tap the banner to learn more. Please drink responsibly.
There you go.
92 straight bourbon whiskey, 46.85 alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
When you hear that a small Blizzard treat is just 85 cents in the DQ app, you might just feel like you're dreaming.
Alright. So let me get this organized, and after I get this organized, I need to look at the articles I have on, or not the articles that I have, but the links to the articles that I wanted to just bullshit about, because that's something that I forgot to do. I was about to be like, man, I don't got nothing to talk about. Yeah, you do, dumbass. Hold on. First up first.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, why not splurge? There she is.
Awesome. So, first article that I copied the link to is a PC Gamer one about Bayonetta director Hideki Kamiya throws down the gauntlet, says if Hideo Kojima doesn't make another PT, maybe I'll give it a go. By Joshua Wolins, published September 9th, 2025. It wouldn't be horror, so there's one wrinkle right from the start, right? And I was like, dude's inspired to make a game from PT. Sure, go for it. It doesn't have to be horror. It's weird that it's not because of what PT was. Oh shit, our phone. Okay, that's probably because we have a high combat level. Interesting. Anyways, so this individual, again, Joshua Wollens, I've said it before and I'll say it again, no game that actually exists can ever measure up to the games that got killed before they were released. Prey 2, Fallout Von Buren, neither came out, so they get to exist in the realm of imagination forever, perfect and beautiful. The most recent king of the genre is, I reckon, PT, Hideo Kojima's playable teaser for the now cancelled Silent Hills. Made in collaboration with Guillermo del Toro, Konami has effectively obliterated all trace of the game from existence, but that doesn't mean people don't reflect wistfully on what could have been. People like, for instance, Bayonetta director Hideki Kamiya via IGN, who recently returned to one of his year-old threads on X to throw down the gauntlet over the game, kind of, in a very polite interpretation of throwing down a gauntlet. Per IGN's translation of the original Japanese, Kamiya wrote, "If it's impossible to resurrect PT, Kojima should make a new game in the same style. If Kojima doesn't do it, maybe I'll give it a go." Alright, so that's something that I'm kind of surprised more people haven't done, like more companies haven't done. Not the throwing down of the gauntlet, in all honesty, for Hideo Kojima to make a horror game, because that would be something else, man. A Hideo Kojima horror game would be, like, just look at PT. A peek into something like that. Horrifying. A teaser was absolutely horrifying, which is phenomenal, right? I don't normally go for horror games, but that would be a psychological mindfuck and a half. You know what I mean? And I like psychological horrors. I really enjoyed, I played it a while back. I haven't played it again, but it was like this weird underwater horror game. I can't remember the name of it. Shit. Anyways, point being, I'm kind of surprised that it's taken this long for someone to say that they were going to make a game inspired off of PT. I'm not saying that I don't think there's been games that exist that have been inspired by it. I'm just saying it seems like the first one to be direct with, like, hey, I'm doing this because of this. A whole cow? So my bidding skill, I need to make sure that I actually get that upgraded. I want to try to get everything leveled up to max level. Because as soon as we do that, no matter what I do, anything that I do will give us experience towards the mastery level stuff, which I'm not 100% sure about. Like, I'm not sure what that gives us exactly. Could have went to the desert a little bit ago, whoops. But yeah, I would very much like to see the different genre of games, right? Because it's funny, Hideo Kojima, in an interview recently, said something along the lines of how they already have an idea for the third Death Stranding, but they would want someone else to make the game, which is an interesting thought to think about, like, Hideo Kojima's studio potentially working on multiple projects at the same time. That'd be interesting. Basically, you would have whatever the hell Hideo Kojima's working on, and whatever the hell Hideo Kojima's just not has, but is glad that other people are working on. That would be kind of weird. But I really am curious to see what a completely off-the-rails Hideo Kojima looks like with a multitude of genre of games. I like when different studios make different types of games. It sucks when they make a good one that's a different genre or whatever, and nothing comes of it, right? Like, that's it, a one and done type thing. Like, Bully, for example. That's one of those for AI. For 10,000 years, people have been asking for that shit. And it just has not. Nope. Just a big old fat zilch. Nope. And it does suck when a game dies before it comes out, man. It really does, because what could have been is about right there, you know? Next. This one surprised me. Millions of gamers on Steam and beyond gather to mourn famously untalented horse who inspired the beloved anime girl in Uma Musume Haru Ura. May she get all the grass and carrots in heaven, right? By Ashley Bradhan, published September 9th, 2025. We share our condolences to all the staff involved. The quietly passionate thoroughbred racehorse Haru Ura has died at 29 years old on September 9th, right? A humble legacy defined by the 113 consecutive losses that made her famous in her native Japan around the time of her retirement in 2004. And something like a quote-unquote daughter, a pink-haired anime character with the same name in the gacha game. Oh, it's a gacha game? Okay, the gacha game. Uma Musume. Pretty derby. And then they go on to basically continue about the horse itself and how insane it is that like normally when a horse loses, they don't they don't really keep the horse around, you know? So yeah, I'm very intrigued. Like, well, not intrigued, but I was very intrigued to read about that and just like, yeah. Because the whole article goes in and talk about how everything wasn't like, it sucks, but the racehorses are kind of treated not the best, unfortunately. Right? And then the horse got abandoned at Matha Farm. Like, oh, it can't win, whatever, just leave it there. And that kind of sucks, you know? But it is what it is. I gotta step away for a moment. I'm gonna run a couple minutes of ads. We have 4 more articles I want to go through and discuss about a little bit. I'm gonna come back and talk about the horse thing, I think. I also need to pause it because when we do return, I want to make sure that we rest, and then we'll wrap up after we save the game. Give me one moment. Since nothing else is going on, I'm playing those ads.
First, you notice the gold numbers on the bottle of bourbon, 1792. Then the elegant gold top. But not every sophisticated-looking bottle holds a sophisticated bourbon. Then you learn that 1792 was voted the world's best bourbon in 2024, meaning the real gold is in the bottle. 1792. Gold numbers on the outside, award-winning bourbon on the inside. Tap the banner to learn more. Please drink responsibly. 1792 straight bourbon whiskey, 46.85 alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
A bicentennial isn't measured in years alone, but in progress. And KeyBank has been there to celebrate yours, building homes, businesses, and communities together, bringing new opportunities to generation after generation. For 200 years, KeyBank's been meeting you in the moments that matter most. Here's to 2 centuries of service and counting. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank member FDIC.
Some people
People just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Alright, I returned. Oh. Alright, so, where was I? Ah, yes, the horse thing. Let me see if I can... Because a long time ago, when I lived on Northfield, back at the MGM Northfield Park, if I'm not mistaken, where the Racino is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, MGM Northfield Park, or whatever. AKA the, used to be the Racino, or something. Used to live over near that, where there is now a Dollar General. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the exact location. Because... Hold up. Yeah. Exactly where it used to be. Yep. Anyways. I used to live over by where they did horse racing. Right? So it's interesting to, like, know that they've actually... horses that didn't win the races got treated like shit. That sucks. Like, there's so many factors that go into why the horse isn't fast, right? At least you would think that, but I guess they put it down to, oh, the horse isn't a good horse if it doesn't win just in general. And that sucks, that they treat them poor damn animals like that. Whatever. This article even has a time. Published 10/10 on the 8th of September 2025, GMT +1. GTA 6's number of enterable buildings has gamers seriously torn. Seems a bit ambitious. By Ollie Smith. Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to be one of the biggest games of all time, and fans are imagining all the possibilities it could bring. Judging from Rockstar Games' previous titles like GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, it appears as though GTA 6 will also have a similar number of hidden details and small gameplay features to find. One particular detail that fans are torn on is the number of buildings that will be enterable, and it's causing a bit of confusion in the community. This is from a leak from last week, back from September 8th. It suggested that around 67% of the buildings in GTA 6 would be able to be entered, which is a considerable amount. That's the same one I got earlier today. I fucking read that really fast. I was like, yeah, I memorized it. So I was like, alright, yeah. At face value, it seems pretty obvious that this won't be the case. However, some fans who believe the rumor have taken it upon themselves to prove how it might be true.
If you thought goldenly breaded McDonald's chicken couldn't get more golden, think golder. Because
then they show a couple pictures of what it would possibly look like, and it doesn't really look as big as you would think. Also, you have to keep in mind if 70% of buildings are enterable, you're probably going to have a lot of procedural creation for, like, depending on what buildings are enterable, you're going to see a lot of the same resources. Enterable can just mean things like apartment hotel lobbies or motel hallways or condo rooftops accessible through the elevators or even just a garage on the side of a locked out house. Exactly what I was about to say. I didn't read this whole article, I was saving it for today. The first two I read, then I started just saving them for later. I'm like, I'll read the rest of this later. So even though 70% is ridiculous, a high amount of interiors isn't out of the question. I don't really need every building or even most of the buildings enterable. I just want the cool ones. If I see a huge mall or casino, hell yeah, I want to go in there. Cool as that would be, what purpose would it serve to enter that many buildings? A third comment reads. For context, there are around 47 out of several thousand enterable buildings in GTA 5. There were significantly more playable building interiors in Red Dead Redemption 2, but that game also didn't simulate a huge, sprawling metropolis with high-rise buildings. If you ask me, only being able to enter a building, lobby, or small room seems rather pointless and a waste of resources. I'd rather Rockstar spend its time on locations and have gameplay features that are going to have a bit more importance. And I agree. Right? There's another article right below this that I have to kind of read, if not skim over. GTA 6 gamers are already complaining about GTA 7 release window. Right? What? This was released, or published September 2200, 7th of September 2025, GMT +1. Another one by Ollie Smith. GTA 7, or GTA 6, may be under 9 months away, but it hasn't stopped people from complaining about the potential long wait we have until GTA 7. Rockstar Games will finally launch GTA 6 in May 2026, ending a nearly 13-year-long wait for the sequel. Well, it's set to be the most expensive game of all time, and will likely have the sales number to justify that. It's got some fans concerned that the wait for GTA 7 could be just as long, if not longer. Posting on Reddit, one fan asked if their time gap between 5 and 6 will become the standard for the series moving forward. I remember seeing a comment somewhere, probably this sub, where someone said they'd been playing GTA 5 for almost half their life. They wrote, I chuckled thinking it was an exaggeration. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I was playing 5 when I was 13. I'll be 27 the month after 6 comes out. Oh my god. That same has almost been true for me. I got lucky because I was a little bit older, so I could experience the release of the older GTA games. So there were people playing 5 in the late 20s who are in their early 40s now. Surely there's no way a gap this long happens again. If it does, this may be the last GTA for a lot of people. That's fucking crazy. I'm trying not to think about that. I was 18 when GTA 5 came out, and I'm in my 30s now. If the wait between 6 and 7 is another 13 years, I'll be 44 by then. 33? No, not 33. 43 myself. That's a long fucking time. Also, that article just disappeared on me. Another one about how apparently it's going to have a ludicrous amount of side content and stuff like that. I'm not going to read any more, though. Apparently the breakdown has the trailer at 50% gameplay. Pawn shops you can visit. "10 out of 10. Game fishing involved," wrote Reddit user Aries Villas 76. "I hope hunting is included. I love hunting in Red Dead Redemption. You could make a game just with the hunting stuff in RDR2. They add pool and basketball to the game. Yeah, I want to see them add pool. A storyline can wait. I'm going fishing." I fucking love how everybody's like fishing. I fucking love it. This is awesome. Oh shit. Anyways, other article. I love that shit, man. Next article is about the ex-Nintendo developer says the company doesn't make new IP often because there's no real need, when it's more about creating a new way to play instead of fussing over the skin or the wrapper. By Jordan Gerblick, published September 5th, 2025. Ken Watanabe, not that one, says they just pick whatever fits the new gameplay best. Former Nintendo software developer Ken Watanabe, not to be confused with one of the most famous Japanese actors of all time. Yeah, the name's familiar, but like, I'd need to see the face of the person. Says his ex-employee doesn't create entirely new franchises all too often simply because it doesn't need to. From Watanabe's perspective, Nintendo already has plenty of beloved IP to use, essentially as templates for creating new and exciting gameplay experiences. He told Bloomberg, paywalled. He told Bloomberg, which is paywalled, new franchises haven't come out simply because there's no real need to make them. When Nintendo wants to do something new, it's basically about the gameplay mechanics first, about creating a new way to play. As for the skin or the wrapper, they don't really fuss over it. They just pick whatever fits that new gameplay best. I mean, Watanabe left Nintendo in 2015 after a 10-year stint working on games like Super Mario Wii, Pikmin 3, and Splatoon, so he presumably doesn't have much insight into how the company works at the top level these days. But his theory is very well informed and makes sense at surface level. Why would Nintendo bother investing the resources into creating a whole new IP when it has a huge cache of singularly beloved characters and worlds already? Why would they do that when they could just go out and get new patents and patent their ideas so no one else can go out and buy other games that are similar to it because no one can go out and make games similar to it? I mean, for fuck's sake, the motherfuckers are trying to patent animal companions now. Get the fuck over yourselves, Nintendo! Instead, it can focus on innovating in the gameplay department and then just pick the IP that fits best thematically. Donkey Kong Bonanza, for example, seems first and foremost a groundbreaking physics and non-linear exploration, and Donkey Kong was just the right ape for the job. For another big and strong Nintendo character, saying King Bowser, swap the bananas for mushrooms. Bananas just the way it is. Bonanza just the way it is. I'm just indulging this thought to that is some first-party Nintendo games absolutely do have like side-scrolling Mario platforms and pre-Breath of the Wild Zelda games. But Nintendo seems to increasingly willing to wildly diverge from those IP conventions and experiment of a franchise, lending more credence to Watanabe's point year by year. Thoughts on it. After my little commentary about Nintendo and why they don't need to make new IPs, because why IPs to challenge their ones. Like, however, the fact that, like I just said, a company just because of the name, right? So it makes sense why they wouldn't make a new IP. It's not this product or that product, even if the game's better than any other previous game. Which sounds dumb, but I know it's true because I've seen that when it comes to
1792 was named the world's best bourbon in 2024.
Said how they basically make the game and they figure out who would fit that better or best. The thing they say, but the problem with that is Bowser's normally the villain, right? cases, Bowser's the bad guy, right? It would be weird to have or the main character because inherently they might be the good guy then, right? Villain's perspective, like give us a Bowser game, and we're the. And the best part is I know exactly how they could do it too. The whole thing, right? At the end of the story, I'm trying to keep a straight face as I say this. Or the end of the whatever, Bowser. And then the scene would change and show that it was just a story that he was reading. The story that he made up. There you go. You could do that. Anybody off. It was all just a dream. Stupid bullshit stereo. Like, I hate that. What is this one? I had to fucking read because I was like, are you shitting me? So this is by McPherson 5 days ago. It's weird that they don't have so September 10th. Harry Potter, Drake set for major movie adaptation. Somebody's gonna do it again. Shades of Grey. Somebody's gonna take a fan fiction and fucking make a smutty version of it and just make because let's read the article that McPherson. Fan fiction has always had a way of taking story, reshaping established worlds, breaking boundaries, and often telling stories the original. One of the Harry Potter fandom's most infamous corners, Hermione, the Draco the only good way that changed my mind to Hollywood, Legendary has wait. It's officially has snapped up the movie rights to Alchemized, the upcoming debut novel of the figure deal, reportedly worth more than $3 million. Right purchase may even set a Hollywood record for book-to-film rights, as per THR. For those unfamiliar with the name, Senlin, who follow their work, is a titan of the fanfiction world. They're Manacled, which matched Harry Potter with the bleak dystopia of The Handmaid's Tale, AO3, while Goodreads reviewers handed it over 100,000. Exaggeration to say it reshaped Hermione fandom itself, with readers calling it novels. I'm honored by Legendary's incredible enthusiasm for the project Palladia come to life, said Senlin Yu. Manacled has also managed to reach the eyes of at least one Harry Potter star in the shape of Collider's Maggie Levitt, and revealed he has read at least some of it. So, like, there's a lot more to this, right? I'm not gonna... Phenomenal to me that we've actually reached the point where we're gonna start seeing the fact that a fanfiction author is able to do this. That's awesome to me, right? But it's wild how blatant it's like, yeah, no, this is and did this to it. And now I made $3 million off of that. At this point, if you're a good enough author, anybody can fucking do parent, right? Hey, more power to the individual are able to do that. I just think it's wild. $1 million on a fan fiction to turn it into a movie. But once again, oh, EA finally, this is the last article for the evening that EA finally unveils Battlefield 6 Battle Royale mode. Testing begins this week. Destruction will be everywhere. Tired of motherfuckers hiding in a building? Bring it the by Jordan Gerblick, published September 10th, 2025. The Battle hits Battlefield Labs this week. EA has officially announced that it's coming to Battlefield Labs this week. Battle Royale, the Battlefield way. News post on EA's official website with an in-depth breakdown of its features. Continue to infuse the core Battlefield pillars of class-based squad play, tactical destruction, vehicle combat, high stakes, and adrenaline-pumping gameplay experience. Try not to gag when I say EA there. Hopefully they don't fuck this up. Classic formula, so you can expect to find all the core principles of Battlefield taking place. Gadgets, explosive, destructible environments, and vehicles can all be used to secure the win. Vehicles in the BR. The Battle Royale map has been tailor-made for squad players and features a diverse array of tactical points of interest. Offer unique gameplay opportunities. Vehicles. Oh, there will be common transport vehicles scattered around the map in order to stages of the game. When the ring around it is biggest, as well as find arms action in the process. EA says players will be able to create pathways through walls and even topple buildings using various gadgets in the
1792 was named the world's best.
That sounds like an almost in So what is classified as a destructible environment then? Or is it forward to seeing players' ingenuity with destruction and how they use it to defeat their opponents? Blow it the fuck up. That's how that works. Ain't no more rats gonna be able to fucking take their house out from under them. Blow it down like the big bad wolf. Field BR will gives you multiple tools to down, including the support class ability to revive, as well as various mobile redeploy options. Ooh boy. The highlight and most unique feature of this Battle Royale is the shrinking ring itself, which EA says is the most dangerous ring in gaming to Battle Royale, that instantly kills players upon contact. You'll know when the ring is approaching thanks to the on-screen warning, but if you don't heed that warning and end up caught in its grip, you're done. You and your friends are dead. There's no jumping in and out of it, no using it for cover, no walking through it. The actual meat of the gameplay sounds like pretty standard BR fare, where players drop down, explore the map, and complete missions, and fight for loot as the circle around the map pushes everyone into closer and closer quarters. This one has 5 tiers of weapons as well as attachments, explosives, gadgets like RPGs, airstrikes, armor, and custom drops of favorited weapons. So, Battlefield 6 will let 4-player squads decide whether they want a balanced team of 4 different classes or a focused one where everyone's the same class. That said, once you've chosen your classes, they're locked in for the duration of the match. As you work your way around the map, defeat enemies and complete mission objectives, you'll level up through your class's unique training and earn new traits that enhance that class. One example would be the Assault class being faster and equipping an armor plate, which makes them harder to defeat in their next or current firefight. The publisher also says it'll be keeping an eye on how squads choose to navigate classes and builds for balance. For example, it'll look at things like the usefulness of the support class's supply crate and the effectiveness of the engineer's ability combating vehicles. And in general, the whole point of Battlefield Labs is to test out new features and take on feedback from players so that the full release is as optimized as possible. If you just can't wait to jump in later this week and you want an early look at Battlefield 6's Battle Royale map, well, let's just say it shouldn't be too hard to find some footage out there. Or check out the guide, yada yada yada. Alright. So, I'm kind of hyped for that. And the main reason I'm kind of hyped for that Battle Royale is because of the circle mechanic. In all honesty, right? The circle mechanic of that sounds absolutely terrifying. And I think that'll actually add a whole new element to how some individual end up playing that Battle Royale. Like, people will move a lot quicker. I guarantee you, when they know where the zone is, they're probably going to try and move there immediately at the beginning until people start getting familiar with stuff. Appreciate the hydrate. So it's storming right now. We're not going to look at the... Oh, well, I actually will look at the TV. I also didn't get my mail. Whoops. Gotcha. It might change things up if you, depending on where you land, for sure. But yeah, I'll, Salmon return their spawning ground to fall to lay eggs. Yeah, I already knew that. It's clear and sunny tomorrow, and this is a good humor. Damn, a little extra luck isn't good enough. Oh, go with Africa. It's kind of, it's isolated away from Asia and the Middle East a little bit. And, it's mostly a faith thing. Well, then I wouldn't know. For me, I was just going to say, hey, if you choose Asia, there's a chance you could end up stumbling into the Middle East. The same could be said for Africa as well. But I think it would be harder to stumble into the Middle East from Africa, but I don't know. Maybe it's easier to go from Asia or from Africa to the Middle East. That's my main reason why I was saying that. Okay. Yeah, both can stumble into the Middle East. I figured. After I was saying it out loud, I was realizing how that was sounding. And I was like, Okay. Oh, that's right. We get the ferns. We can get the fiddlehead ferns from those. And... yeah. Worry about dealing with that later. Oh, it's not all of Africa. Okay, that changes things then quite a bit. Alright. Anyways. That's going to be it for me for you, YouTube, for the outdated YouTube blog thing. Like I said earlier, Friday will probably be more Dredge. Don't know if I'm going to be doing any organization for XCOM 2. I hope to be playing XCOM 2 Saturday, Sunday. To get a little bit of modding shit shown. Maybe. We'll see. We'll probably do it just to chat about it. Worst case scenario. Saturday we'll probably be finishing up Sigma. And then Sunday will be... again, I'm unsure about what... depending on how things go, I'm not sure about how Saturday and Sunday will play out. But I know on one of those days I will be finishing up Sigma. And on the other one I will be playing something else. Not sure what that is. Then... Monday will be Stardew Valley into Mechanicus. Tonight, we're going to be going into Arena Breakout Infinite when it's ready. I might have to wait for like 40 minutes or so, but we could go into just chatting after this, and maybe do a little bit of React ending if we have to wait for downloads or anything like that. Okay, that is interesting to hear. So, as I was saying, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. Stick around Twitch because, like I said, we're going to switch over to Arena Breakout in a little bit. But for those of you that are departing, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links. If you're watching on YouTube, exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Appreciate y'all. And until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.